I've been playing Minecraft for a very long time. Now, I've always asked myself the question, what is the best update in Minecraft? Well, that's exactly what we're going to be answering. We're going to be checking out every single update from Minecraft 1.0 all the way to Minecraft 1.21. And so hopefully, this will answer our question. Let's start with Minecraft 1.0. Oh my god. Loading into this makes me feel so old. Holy. Okay, let's go over some of the things that were added. First and foremost, we got brewing and enchanting. We also got 9 new music discs. In regards to mobs, we got baby animals, blazers, snow golems, and villagers. And in regards to structures, we got nether fortresses and strongholds. This also means that the end and ender dragon were also added in this update. And finally, we got hardcore. And if you ask me, that may be the best part about this update. There is no way that this isn't getting us to. We are now in Minecraft 1.1, which gave us spawn eggs. We also got new variations of height in most biomes. Bows can now be enchanted. Village blacksmiths now spawn with a chest, but I can't show you that because for some reason I just can't find a blacksmith, let alone a village. So yeah, you're just gonna have to trust me on that one. And finally, Mog Swamp will be happier because we got super flat. I am very tempted to put this in D2, but I think Mog Swamp is the only reason that I'm going to put this in C2. Minecraft 1.2 gave us iron golems, jungle biomes and trees, and ocelots, which can also be tamed. I'll be honest, not much more was added in this update, but cats are way too cute for this to get anything lower than a C2. In Minecraft 1.3, you can now start your world with a bonus chest. Not too bad. We got a new creative mode UI, allowing for us to easily search for stuff. Plus, if you're wondering why I was grabbing emeralds, we can now trade with villagers. A diamond what? That is really OP. Huh. You could get a diamond sword on your first trade. I like this update. We also got stairs and slabs for all wood variants, and also sandstone stairs and sandstone slabs. The ender chest also got added. Jungle and desert temples and also desert villages also got added. And also, one of my favorite additions, the ability to pick blocks with the middle mouse button. Commands also got added in this version, which means I can switch to survival if I would like to. Yeah. Okay, for such an early version of Minecraft, this is actually packed with stuff. This is definitely an S tier, but I don't think it's better than the full release. Okay, I'm gonna try not to have any bias for Minecraft 1.4, but this was the update that I started playing Java Edition. I do apologize, I've also just realized that the game audio just hasn't been getting recorded this whole time. It should be working now. Anyways, Minecraft 1.4 gave us command blocks, beacons, and anvils. Heads and skulls also got added. And why do I actually prefer these little icons? I don't know. I actually think they're kind of cooler than the 3D versions. The skulls also mean that the wither was added to the game. That is extremely loud. Okay, I'm flying away. I'm not dealing with that. Oh. Where did he go? What? Why did he just sink? Oh. You can stay down there. We got cobblestone and mossy cobblestone walls, which make for some awesome detail blocks, but obviously they are quite buggy. Witches and witch huts also got added in this version of the game. Items can be shift-clicked throughout your inventory. Walls now have a dyeable color. Stairs can now form corner stairs. And log placement is now determined by the surface that it is placed on, and it is not relative to the player's direction. I don't think this was a bad update, but like I don't know. It didn't have too much that it added. Like, don't get me wrong, it had some really cool stuff with like anvils and beacons, but like there weren't any new biomes, and the new structure that we got is just the witch hut, which just isn't exciting. I guess witches are cool, but like, It's a decent update, but I think it could have done with a little bit more. Minecraft 1.5 is the redstone update, and I already know that this is a good one. We got activator rails, blocks of redstone, daylight sensor, dropper, hopper, comparator, trap chest, not to mention all of the beautiful quartz blocks. We also got the slash effect command, minecart with TNT and minecart with hopper. Lava got an update to its texture, but that was kind of it, which really annoys me because I know how important the redstone update was, but we got no new biomes, no new structures. It was just a few redstone updates and some pretty blocks of quartz. Now you guys can get angry at me in the comments for this, but I'm only giving this a beta. We're in Minecraft 1.6 and look at how fast this thing is. I will admit though, the movement is very janky. We also got some of my personal favorite blocks that have ever been added to the game. Hardened and stained clay. Carpets also got added in 1.6. Minecraft 1.6 also gave us name tags and leads. This guy is not Rainbow. Where is my Jeb sheep? I killed Jeb. Again, 1.6 was lacking quite a lot. Yeah, we got horses, leads, and name tags, but we didn't get any new biomes or any new structures. And so again, this is getting a B tier, and I think it's slightly worse than the Pretty Scary update. Plus, the horse movement in this, there was so much input delay. You can't really see it in the video, but there was so much input delay that it felt very janky. Minecraft 1.7. First and foremost, we got more customization to the music and sound options. Yes, this is my usual sound options for every version of Minecraft that I play, but one of the best things got added: the ability to sprint with control. This also means that we can now sprint whilst flying, and actually, is there a difference? No, I don't think there's a difference. I think it's just an FOV change. Okay. That didn't get added in this update. Anyways, 1.7 brought us stained glass and stained glass panes. We got 2 new wood types being acacia and dark oak. We got podzol, red sand, and packed ice, and a whole new variety of plants and tall plants. We got a whole bunch of different biomes being the mesa, savanna, sunflower plains, roofed forest, birch forest, flower forest, taiga, mega taiga, extreme hills, and the deep ocean. Pufferfish, clownfish, and salmon were also added in this update. We also got the amplified world type. But I think that one of the most important factors of Minecraft 1.7 is the abundance of mods that you can get in this version of the game. Now, there's no way to statistically prove which version of the game is played the most, but 1.7.10 would definitely feature in my top 3 guesses. I think this was a very good update. We're in 1.8 and my skin has finally loaded. But that's not the only thing that's great about this update. We got doors, fences, and fence gates for all the different wood types. We also got andesite, diorite, and granite, and all of their polished variants. Coarse dirt also got added in this update. All different types of prismarine and sea lanterns. The line blocks also got added in this update. We also got banners and armor stands. Spectator mode, you can now sprint whilst flying. And probably one of the best parts of this update is that ocean monuments got added. Again, a lot of different features, but I don't think it's better than 1.7. Okay, we're here in Minecraft 1.9. Now, if I'm correct here, and please do correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Minecraft 1.9 was the start of like the quote-unquote dead zone of Minecraft. I'm pretty sure there's a period of time where just like very few people were playing Minecraft, and I think it was 1.9, and I think it's because everyone just sort of hated the combat changes, and therefore they stayed in 1.8. Plus, I'm pretty sure that this was the longest gap between updates, like between update full releases. I think it was like a year and a half or something, so people were just sort of waiting around, you know, impatiently. I don't know. But anyways, one of the most major things that got added in 1.9 was the elytra. And oh my days, I miss when this was added. There were no rockets in the game at this point, and so you couldn't just fly around the world. And so it was either you glide everywhere, or if you want to pick up some momentum, you could bow boost. Tipped arrows and lingering potions also got added in 1.9. We got the new grass path block. Endstone bricks, purple, and end rods also got added in this update, also meaning that the end city structure also got added. And in regards to PvP, there were also new combat changes for this update, obviously being the combat update, which means swords now have a sweeping effect, axes now have a crit effect, shields can block an attack, and this is also technically when end crystal PvP got added, and yeah, I'm not that good at. I'm not that good at end crystal. Again, another update which added quite a lot to the game. Now, yeah, there are a lot of people who hate the new additions in regards to the 1.9 combat, but even as someone who still loves the 1.8 combat system, I have to say that the 1.9 combat system, it was needed. Now, I think with the elytra being added, I am going to say that this is better than 1.8, but I don't think it was better than 1.7. Anyways, 4 months after the release of 1.9, we got 1.10. Yes, you heard me right. 4 months. We went 1.5 years without an update. And then we got another one in 4 months. And boy, did they treat us with this update. We got magma blocks, red nether brick, nether wart, and bone blocks. We also got polar bears, husks, and strays. We also got fossils that you can't find underground because they are so damn rare. And I am not even joking when I say this. Nothing else got added in this update. This is a detour. Thankfully, Minecraft 1.11 is a lot better. Personally, we got shulker boxes, which honestly, to this day, is still one of the best additions to Minecraft. We also got observers, the /locate command, a brand new structure, the woodland mansion, which means we got vindicators, evokers, and vexers. We also got new totems of undying, with this very goofy texture, which allows us to cheat death. Honestly, there wasn't much else added to this update, but as we got a lot of great features, I'm putting in NATO, and I think I'll actually put it above 1.9. Anyways, Minecraft 1.12 brought us all color variations of concrete and concrete powder, all color variations of glazed terracotta, and all color variations of beds. Parrots also got added in this update, and so did the illusioner. We got new note block sounds, the bone block being a xylophone, gold being a bell, clay being a flute, cacti being a chime, and wool being a guitar. And the final thing that got added was the recipe book. There were a lot of good things about this update, but I think it was definitely lacking in some places. And so I'm going to put this at the top of beta. I am going to try and not have any bias towards Minecraft 1.13, but I absolutely love this update. I mean, obviously being a fish and all, you know, the ocean update is going to be pretty good. Firstly, we got spawn eggs for all the different fish types. Dolphins got added in this update along with the drowned. We also got shipwrecks, tridents, and the new coral reef biome, which I sadly cannot find. I've been flying around for ages and I still can't find it. Ocean ruins were also added in this update, and so was wood, and stripped logs. Pumpkin got retextured to have no face on it, and in return they added the carved pumpkin. We also got blue ice in this update, and bubble columns for soul sand and magma blocks. I think we can all agree that Minecraft 1.13 is an S-tier update. I mean, we got a few little aspects for building, a few little aspects for redstone, and a lot of exploration. We are now in Minecraft 1.14, and I'll be honest, I don't think I need to cover too much on this update. I think people already mutually agree that this is the best Minecraft update that we have ever had. I think the most obvious and the biggest change for this update was the complete village overhaul. We got a brand new trading UI, custom building designs dependent on their biome. All of the workstations got added in this version. We got signs for all of the different wood types. All of the cat breeds were added in this update, along with foxes and sweet berries. We got pillagers, ravagers, and outposts. The wandering trader was also added in this version of the game. We got a whole bunch of new walls, a whole bunch of new stairs, a bunch of new slabs, bamboo, and scaffolding. But I think one of the best parts of this update was the complete texture overhaul. Now I've tried to figure out how many textures actually got changed in this update, but I couldn't find a statistic for it anywhere. But I think we can all agree that this is definitely the best retexture. This may just be the best update that Mojang has ever made. 1.15, in my opinion, is another one of those updates which literally added nothing. We got honey bottles and honeycomb, the bee nest, the beehive, the honey block, and the honeycomb block. Oh, sorry, were you expecting something else? No, that is quite literally it. Now don't get me wrong, honey's cool and all, but honey only became cool when candles were added to the game. And then it became cooler when copper was added to the game. But as of right now, these three are useless. But this one, I guess it is quite cool. I mean, obviously it's sticky, it's, you know, you can slide down it. Yeah, and it also gets used for a bunch of redstone things, because obviously it doesn't stick to slime blocks. But apart from that, it genuinely was not that good of an update. This is getting the top of D2. Minecraft 1.16, in my opinion, is another amazing update. Firstly, we got the new ruined portal structure, which generates in both the nether and the overworld. But most of the important stuff in this update is found inside of the nether, and we can already see it. Look at this place. Firstly, you will notice two new biomes. We have the Crimson Forest and the Warped Forest. Striders were also added in this version, as well as Hoglins and Piglins. Bastion Remnants were also added in this update, but probably one of the most important things that got added in this version was Netherite. This new ingot could be used to upgrade your pre-existing diamond armor, and give you the added buffs of extra durability, reduced knockback, and they can't burn. Soul soil, torches, lanterns, and campfires also got added in this version, along with target blocks, lodestones, and respawn anchors. This update was packed with a bunch of different stuff, and so I'm gonna put it in S tier. Minecraft 1.17 could have been an amazing update if Mojang hadn't promised us more than what they give us. I'm sorry, but it was very disheartening to realize that we're actually gonna get this update in 2 parts instead of just getting it as 1. But despite that, I don't think this update was too bad. Firstly, Amethyst Geodes got added to the game, which gave us the new Amethyst block, Calcite, and Smooth Basalt. Deep Slate and Tough now spawn in patches underground, and ores now drop their raw version instead of getting mined into the ore block. This also means that we got a bunch of different types of copper. We also got goats, glow squids, and axolotls. I'll be honest though, that was pretty much it for this update. Moss and azaleas also got added, although they didn't spawn naturally, and that is the same with the dripstone and drip leaf. I'm sorry Caves and Cliffs, you had so much potential, but you're getting a C tier. Minecraft 1.18 allowed for all of those things that I previously mentioned to generate naturally in your Minecraft world, which means that the new lush biome was added to the game, along with the new dripstone cave. Caves were now split into 2 layers, with stone being on the upper half and deep slate being on the lower half. We also got a whole new overhaul to the way that terrain now generates. It now generates a lot more taller. I still remember that when this first came out, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but the more that I've played it, the more that I've got used to it, and the more that I've now started to like it. Annoyingly though, even Minecraft 1.18 was missing a few features, and therefore it will also be getting a C tier, but just slightly better than part 1. Anyways, Minecraft 1.19 finally gave us the thing that we've all been waiting for: the Ancient City, Warden, and Deep Dark. These updates were spoke about for 1.17, 1.18, but finally got added in 1.19. But that's not the only thing. We also got the brand new Mangrove Swamp, and this gave us a whole bunch of new blocks. Frogs, allays, tadpoles, and the Warden also got added in this update. Run, 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 bro, run. Oh, oh. Quickly, quickly, go as you can. No, no, no. Bro, I'm saving the allay. This way, buddy, this way. Okay. You stay away from that guy. He's not very nice. Go. Be free, little guy. This was a pretty good update, and so I'm gonna put it just above 1.8. Minecraft 1.20 gave us 2 new wood variants, this being bamboo and cherry. Camels and snippers were also added in this update. We also got all of the pottery shards and smithing templates. Decorated pots, chiseled bookshelves, and hanging signs were also added in this update, and so was the new calibrated skulk sensor. We also had a brand new structure that spawns in the overworld, being the Trail Ruins. But despite this update being out for almost 2 years now, I swear, I cannot find these things anywhere. I mean, I'll admit, I'm not actively searching for them, but still, I would have thought I would have at least run into one of them by now. This also means that we got the new Suspicious Sand and Suspicious Gravel, both of which can be right-clicked with a brush to reveal an item inside. As much as this update gave us so many different things, I don't think there was anything which was overly exciting about this, and so I'm going to put it at the bottom of A tier. And our final update is Minecraft 1.21. Now I just wanted to confirm to you guys, I will not be including 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, or even 0.6. Just because I've technically not done that for the other ones. And also all of those are game drops, they're not game updates. Which means that this is purely based on what was released in the initial Minecraft 1.21. I think the key feature of this update was the trial chambers. Now I personally love the trial chambers. They are so fun, they are just the right amount of challenging, and the rewards that you can get from these things, it's actually pretty good. They're actually really good for like sort of like the early and like middle stages of your Minecraft world. Plus, the design of them is actually pretty cool as well. I still think that they give absolutely zero use to copper ores though, but still, I think the trial chambers are amazing. Along with the trial chambers being added, we also got a new update to combat, this being the mace. Now, I still think that the mace is way too overpowered, but it is quite a cool weapon to have in the game. This update also gave us the Breeze and the Bogged, a whole bunch of new copper blocks, a whole bunch of new tough blocks. We also got some new potions, some new paintings, 2 new banner patterns, 2 new armor trims, and 3 new pottery shards. The crafter also got added in this version, and a whole bunch of extra little details that you may have missed. And if you are wondering what those extra little details are, I would highly recommend you watch the video that is now in the top right corner. I go over a bunch of stuff that you may have missed in Minecraft 1.21. But anyways, we're gonna put Minecraft 1.21 in A tier, and I'm gonna put it just above the Wild update. We got a bunch of new stuff added to the game with this update, but I think shulkers and elytras are still what keep these updates above this one. And so, that's the tier list complete. Please tell me about any of the tweaks that you would have made to this tier list. I know it's not going to be perfect for everyone, but this is just my opinions. Anyways, everybody, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a little question just before I sign off. Would you guys want to see potentially a more in-depth version of this, where maybe I start a little survival series and I go through every version of the game? Okay, not every single version. Obviously, I'd skip the ones which are quite useless. But if I cover the majority of the game drops and the updates, would you guys like to see a little survival series like that? I don't know. I think that could be fun. Tell me in the comments down below. But for now, everybody, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.